Hi there, Candy Lips. Boy, have I got a show here for you today. Firstly, I'm going to help out the crypto noobs. If you have friends and family, they're looking at crypto, and what happens is, because they're new, they see 10 coins going up, mentioned from mainstream KOLs and other channels. They see like 10 coins, and their eyes will anchor to those coins, and they'll say, oh, 10 looks like a big number. Everything is pumping. Why isn't that little thing pumping? Okay, that's what they'll say. Very, very wrong. Why? Well, if you go to rank 2,000 coin on CoinGecko, you get about 10 million market cap. So when someone says, oh, these coins are moving, 10 coins out of 2,000, Habib? 2,000? Do you understand the odds of being in those? And I understand, friends, bless your heart, because you don't have a golden deagle like I am, killing all the bears for everybody and mogging all the non-believers. You think that that coin that just went up is investable and will give you outstanding returns. Wrong. By the time you hear about it, you are then buying the tops. That's why we have these cycles. Now, what I love is that people don't understand this. That's how I make money. That's how you make money. That's how we win playing the whole cycle. Because precisely people don't understand this, even though this is a cute Pikachu sitting on the hill. They don't understand this, friends. You see, they think that, oh, these things went up, they're going to keep going up. And what they actually, come to the conclusion of, they go, oh, I was just exit liquidity for the people who were already in the coin. That's why it's a journey, my friends. There'll be lollipops. There'll be green candles. There'll be friendship and unicorns. But we're going through hell first. We've already been through most of the hell, by the way. The 4-year cycle is programmed for the next part. So you've learned now, right? Cherry picking 10 coins, friends. Not only do you look like a pleb, you look mentally deranged. That's the actual real mental derangement. You know, people like putting lipstick on their face and dressing up like a hedgehog or Pikachu hats and all these other like eccentric things you see in crypto. That's not actual real mental derangement. Mental derangement is people coming in and cherry picking a few coins and saying, "Oh, everything's going up." That's when everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we don't pay attention to people like you because like you haven't learned yet." So if you go back from 4 years ago and 8 years and 12 years, every single cycle, you just have to simply believe. It's a believe in something cycle. The non-believers will be mobbed. And also sometimes some funny types of signals appear, friends. As you get to know in the PulseChain community, PulseChain, the strongest cult, the strongest neo-religion in crypto, priced like a celebrity meme token, which means it's cheap. PulseChain, friends, and doing more on-chain volume than Cardano, which has been out for 8 years. This is an interesting poll done by Charles Hoskinson, the Cardano founder. Is Charles a cancer for Cardano? Now, it's funny. I saw this poll. Shout out to Mr. Real PulseX, I think, who made the poll, and the gentleman who had alerted me. So I went there and I checked the date. I looked at it and I go, it'll be interesting. When did he make that poll? I had a feeling it would be like pretty unique to check the dates, and I put it on a chart here for you. It was right before the Cardano pump. Right before it pumped, majority said yes. Yes, you are. Dude, you founded the chain. That's like saying, Vitalik, are you a net negative for Ethereum? Like, dude, without me, Ethereum wouldn't exist. So, that's funny. That's it. 50,000 votes, by the way. And look, then it started pumping up. Was it an intergalactic signal? Yes, it was. Also, of course, you can tell by this chart here, just so you know, recently there's been some controversy with PulseChain and Cardano. You see here, this is where the SEC labeled Cardano a security. At that moment, Charles Hoskinson, we love you, Charles. Welcome to PulseChain. We love you. But at that moment, Charles reneged on 6 years of his principles on that day. So for 6 years, he called XRP CBDC light, centralized database, nothing interesting. He hated the XRP community, tweeted about him, never said anything nice for him for 6, 7, 8 years. Said it's against crypto, it's against everything. The moment SEC went after his coin and the price dropped and it capitulated, Charles immediately went to Twitter. So on June 5th, SEC announces it. June 10th, he makes a Twitter post. He says, XRP community, peace, reneges on all these principles. Why do you want peace? Because you want access to their lawyers. But then I asked a bit of a hypocrisy, my friends. Why do you care about lawyers to defend against the corrupt SEC if you're meant to be a decentralized thing yourself? Why is that? How come all the principles went out the window? What happened to CBDC Lite and everything else for 6, 7, 8 years? All the bad things you said about XRP Army. Why do you now care about the token price? Because that's all you care about at that point. Yes, because value is being lost for your community. Well, if the token price matters, that is completely different to these full-on decentralization principles. So I'm just showing you, friends, there are these grays everywhere, okay? Not just gray hairs. Don't forget he loves you, though. Welcome to PulseChain. We love you. So even though Charles Hoskinson has gone on a blocking spree out here, he called PulseChain a dumpster fire, which I found hilarious. I'm like, bro, guess what, man? This dumpster fire is blowing your chain activity to smithereens. This is PulseChain rank 6, rank 7 in on-chain volume. And then Cardano is all the way. You got to go down, friends. Where is even Cardano? All the way down here. My gosh. How much on-chain volume is Cardano doing? 3 million, bro. 3 million. Wow. Gosh. Like, it's just... You see it right there, man. Like, 8 years. We're doing more volume there. How is this dumpster fire that's supposedly uninteresting, that's supposedly trash, how is it doing 6 times more volume? Habib. And actually, I decided to check the volume myself of today. I'm actually shocked, friends. You're going to be surprised. Cardano did $3.7 million of volume, but PulseChain did 30 million. Habib, that's why I've written like just in. So PulseChain, friends, claim to be a dumpster fire. Not interesting, no innovation. Man, there's activity. The community is the asset. Okay, the community is the asset. By the way, CowSwap made the activity and Uniswap just poached it. Sorry, CowSwap made the technology. Uniswap just poached it. That's what happens. It happens everywhere. It's open source. It's about the people in the network, friends. You're looking for value. If PulseChain flips Cardano, it's a 50x for PLS. And guess what? It doesn't even need to. Honestly, it doesn't even need to. It's just there's a big value discrepancy here. Live footage of PulseChain haters gathering. Check it out. The PulseChain haters meeting conference.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So we have all these twinker links. Checking it out. Flicking the wrists out here. That's a live conference, friends. That is the PulseChain haters gathering out here. Checking it out. These are the people, they believe SEC FUD, corrupt SEC, corrupt Interpol FUD. These people are enjoying lactating man boobs from the soy boy Finland government and all the weird myopic government bureaucrats over there in Eurocuck land. Unfortunately, the beautiful people of Europe and every single country have to suffer because these unelected bureaucrats are running the show in the background. These fat mongoloids are eating meat themselves, telling everybody else to eat bugs. Yeah, so CBDCs, all these other things, friends. CBDC stablecoins can't pump. And people who believe in the CBDC stablecoins, like, I mean, I hate to say it, just... Man, it's like it's all coming together, isn't it? It doesn't feel like we're the bad guys here. Also, if you're in PulseChain, you are completely underestimating how fast all of these influencers will capitulate in. You are completely underestimating it, friends. I mean, like, shout out to the gentleman who did this as well. Peter is awesome, according to Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson. So the price will go up, man. That's it. It's not about just being nice. Price goes up. Look what happens. Oh, price went down. XRP army, please make peace. That's what happens, friends. Only after the price goes up. Strong hands get in. There are still sellers there. There's always JEETs. Yeah, the JEETs got brought forward because of the corrupt Interpol FUD. Okay, the clown nose, friends. That's why I have my clown nose here. I was going to throw this clown nose away because I had it for the corrupt SEC, Gary Gensler, because he's a clown. And then corrupt Interpol FUD came in. I'm like, oh, cool. I get to keep my prop here. Okay, clown nose, red notice. They gave Interpols like Roger Ver, Julian Assange, Donald Trump. Oh, you're all criminals. No, bro. No, you are the criminals. You bug eaters. So this is the PulseChain PLS price, friends. It will all make sense only after we rise. And remember, their morals and their ethics, which they claim are like concrete, completely wrong. I've proven to you time and time and time again, completely wrong. Okay, so friends, when I speak, I'm in the trenches here with you. I'm with you. Okay, I have to interpret all these people with you. I've got to understand. Oh, what are we looking at? What are they saying? Is it bullish or is it bear? I'm trying to figure stuff out. Yeah. So I'm not here trying to say, oh, I have morals and I have ethics and do all these. No, we try to do our best. Never try to be on some moral high ground. And by the way, we already know, man, crypto, extremely risky. And just because you have morals doesn't mean anything. Okay, nice guys finish last. We know that. We have to wrestle all these together. But I'm here just giving you facts. In fact, here's the truth, man. We're actually doing more volume than you. So it seems to me, it reminds me of like jock kids in high school they're maybe looking at one kid. They're like, hey man, like maybe they're teasing him because he looks a bit girly. Oh, you do your hair too much, or you look like a girl because maybe he's got soft features. Yeah, but then that guy's like banging all their girlfriends. He's got like 15 girls that want him. You know what I mean? And you're looking at it from the sidelines like, So the guy calling this guy like a twink, saying maybe he's like not of a man. I'm like, dude, this guy's getting all the girls. He's the one that's getting all the girl attention. You're literally getting none of the girl attention, right? The guy. You see what I mean? It seems to be that's exactly what's happening. So they're calling PulseChain a dumpster fire. How's it doing more activity whilst being gatekept? Mark Zuckerberg went on Joe Rogan. Mark Zuckerberg, friends, he's evil. He's literally actually evil. He's a sociopath. And we all know this. So he did all the free speech modulation removal on Facebook, literally destroying American rights. And now he's done a full 180. He's doing a PR tour. He's like, hey, I actually love free speech. Now, why? Because he's just pivoting. Oh, Donald Trump's in. Okay, I'm going to change with the win. Everyone knows he's an evil Zuckerberg. He helped the Democrat government. He did evil violations against US citizens. But yeah, that's what happens, man. You're a billionaire. You try to do these, but no one believes this junk. Only like weirdos do. But yeah, they are sociopaths because what they do, they try to measure trends. Like friends, he's the guy you 100% know. If it was 400 years ago, he would have owned slaves in some part of the world. He would have owned slaves that would have no rights. He just don't care. It's like, oh, it's the law of the land. Law of the land is, oh, cool. You know, I'm allowed to own slaves. They're humans. What are you? You're not a human. You're a slave. He's one of those guys. Remember that we had some funny irony here. Charles Hoskinson blocked Eric, and look at Charles's post, okay? It's dangerous to interact with people who are this divorced from reality. So he believes Eric Wall is so divorced from reality. He blocked him. I wonder if Eric's going to beg him, please, Charles, please unblock me there. See, if Eric gets unblocked, we'll know he went and begged, Charles, please, no, we're on the same team. We hate PulseChain together. Let me tell you something. Welcome to PulseChain. We love you. All right? It's a new campaign strategy. More content coming for you, friends. You send the word out everywhere. Hey, we got to kill him with kindness now. All right, everyone. You're whinging that everyone's negative. Sweet. Welcome to PulseChain. We love you. That's the new campaign. And I also advise in a very family-friendly way, when you're making any PulseChain images, friends, for Twitter and stuff out here, actually write, welcome to PulseChain. We love you. Okay, this is obviously a funny picture. This is Joe Biden's presidency. Oh, yeah, we can smell you. We can smell you. We can love you. Okay, so, but that's obviously a very, very funny one. But the others are, yes, as you see here, welcome to PulseChain. We love you. Okay, this is obviously Charles Hoskinson. Welcome to PulseChain, Habibi. We love you. We love you. We love you, Habibi. We're just putting it everywhere. So, yes, this is a common theme. And I've led by example just to show it here for you as well. Welcome to PulseChain. We love you. Because what people are going to do is they're going to go through the comments. They're going to see the pictures and stuff out here. So all these other people are coming out. Just say that. Just say that. But, well, you'll find. See, I'm not promising anything. That's not going to make the price pump. Okay. But if the price is going up when we're nice, people will say, oh, it did. But no. Okay. What they do, friends, is they've already made up their mind. They're not buying. They've already made up their mind. It's just the product market fit is not appropriate for this time for whatever reason. It's the market's a market. So they go, oh, you guys are actually pretty spicy. So they say, oh, okay, well, there's some antagonistic X people, even though the majority of PulseChain and PDIve and PokerChain were all open for all. They just focus on like the 3 people who are being maxis or whatever. They're saying, oh, you're too negative. Did that stop Bitcoin going up? No, it didn't. There are Bitcoin maxis who still believe that Max Kaiser is right and that Ethereum people should be in jail. They believe Vitaly should be in jail. Yes, Max Kaiser thinks he should be in jail. That Luke guy, the guy that eats cats, literally, the guy actually has eaten cats before. Not maybe actually real cat meat. That Bitcoin maxi guy, he said Donald Trump is doing a US state attack on Bitcoin just because he's releasing JPEGs. So does that stop Bitcoin price from going up? No, it doesn't. But you want to try something new? We'll try that. But they've already decided, friends. So if we were nice and the price was going down, they'd say, oh, you see, you guys are nice, but I don't like Ethereum. See, they'll make up whatever reason. I want you to understand that. That's why it's a believe in something cycle. Non-believers will be mogged. Believers will make it to the promised land. There's no easy way about it. Also, shout out to NerdGirl, friends. NerdGirl is from the PulseChain community, and I did not see this until someone made a post here. NerdGirl split up different ecosystems in PulseChain She got Tangang, Atropa, and the 9-inch crew. Okay, now so obviously she doesn't have PulseChain. She couldn't do all of them, just an experiment. And she wrote down their values, which I think is fascinating here. And the values are cool because you get to see, this is awesome. Look at this. You get to split them up in columns. Is there a united front? Is there disdain for paid influencers? Okay. Is there a strong bond? Do they have belief in true DeFi? So don't worry about it. She does like a little scorecard here. So 11, 12, 10, 11. Look. Well, that's kind of funny. Tangang's actually the highest. That's actually funny. Yeah, then the cultish. This is the most important part. Look at this. Cultish. Persecution. Friends, listen, man. Crypto, look. Let me understand something, okay? I'm not telling you to agree with this. I'm just telling you the facts, okay? The personality type of a founder spreads out to the ecosystem, okay? Vitalik, bit of a fence sitter. Okay, sweet. Ethereum, fence sitters. You got it? Same as Bankless, guys. Okay, so Richard Hart, warlord conqueror. Strong man type. Okay, sweet. Well, when it comes to PulseChain ecosystems, they reflect his personality too. Yes? So Tangang, cultish. Same as PeteI. Same as everyone else. They hang in their groups. And there's persecution. Okay, there's no, turn the other cheek on stuff. There isn't. The only people who have no persecution, friends, is PulseChain. So Pika and the PulseChain now. We don't have this persecution stuff. But we're just a fresh new meme. So we'll see. We'll see as it goes on. But we don't want that. We want to be like super lighthearted fun. Like Disneyland. Like Shiba Inu, like Doge. That's what PulseChain, I guess what I'm trying to steer everyone to be like, hey, there's a product market fit to have this like very lighthearted stuff. People can come in, people with their kids and stuff, they can come participate. But it's beautiful to see that there is a split here. And it's not split for the bad reasons. It's synergy because this is all available on the chain, man. That's why it's a growing ecosystem. And yes, it's a growing ecosystem. It's healthy. And look, like I said, does that look like a dumpster fire to you? You can actually put these core coin maxes. You can actually have these like personality traits out here. Does that look like a dumpster fire to you? No. Looks like it's strongly undervalued. Also, shout out to you, all my friends out here. I rarely checked all the stats and numbers for this channel, friends, but I hit 33,000 subs, which is an angel number. 33, recurring threes, angel number. There's pretty much almost everything's an angel number when you look deep into it. It's kind of funny. Shout out to my friend, Mr. Coexistent Steven. I love your message of positivity, sir, all your streams and videos. I love watching your PeteI, a Tropa, Coexistent Steven. So he's helping everyone understand, you know, different parts of a Tropa ecosystem. And like, also, Stevie, I saw you mention once, it's kind of funny. He says, oh, Sami, I don't agree with the 90% core 10% lottery. He goes, because I've got the inverse of that. Habib, you remember, when I'm speaking to 30,000 plus people, I'm imagining I'm speaking to 1 million people. What you and I see as a lottery ticket or a core, it's very subjective. You know, PulseChain is a lottery ticket, the whole thing, to many people in crypto. Bitcoin people consider us not even worthy of a lottery ticket. Okay? So it depends on your perspective. But if you are starting, 90% core, 10% lottery is just where to start. That's where to start. And then you can decide over time, yeah, maybe have belief in an ecosystem. You can see the fundamentals. And then obviously the ratios change as things grow because you don't want to cut off your stuff too early. But it is important to just be mindful of that. It's a good starting place so people don't hurt themselves. And the most important part is the split. Most people just say, oh, altcoin portfolio or crypto portfolio. But then I say, hey, what about this core versus lottery part? Once you start doing that, friends, like now you start to make sense. It's like your day. Oh, I ate food today. What food? You go, okay, well, 90% of it was healthy. And then I had like a little treat at the end of the day. I ate 2 jelly beans and then I had like a little rice cracker with a tiny bit of chocolate on the side. You see what I mean? Like, oh, okay, so most of your daily diet was 90%. It was healthy. And then you had this little 10%. See what I mean? You're starting to split this up. Compare that to someone who says, oh, I ate food today. What did you eat yesterday? Food. What are you eating tomorrow? Food. You get it now? Also, man, I got to show you this multiple times. Like, man, this guy worked at 7-Eleven for 50 years, friends.
50 years. Yeah, 7-Eleven. Yeah.
And he just got a freaking email. That's all you get. So that is waiting for you if you don't take this seriously. I'm just telling you. We're growing at 50% per year. I understand altcoins go down for 3 years, up for 1 year. Bitcoin does the inverse. I get it. You understand that now. Maybe 4-year cycle will change. Who knows? But at least we're getting a shot here to change the direction of your lineage. You don't have to join the rat race with everyone else. People out there in house Ponzi land think they're killing it. They're printing 7% of the money supply per year. All right. So you're not actually winning unless you get the huge growth rates. I covered this also earlier, right? Richard Hart made a response to Charles Hoskinson, just so everybody knows. The people that insult me and lie about me have done none of the things for you themselves. They defame me, cheer on attacks. He has basically pushed back. He goes, we've kept winning. There's a lot of things to be proud of. And like, because, you know, Charles Hoskinson says, oh, you guys are bag holding from false prophet. Like, okay, Charles, maybe it is a dumpster fire. Maybe it is a false prophet. Why is this dumpster fire false prophet land 9 times more active than you? Explain that for me. Why is that? Is it maybe your conclusions are wrong? It's that Principal Skinner meme. No, it's the children who are wrong. I'm not out of touch. I've made videos for you, very high value content here for you, friends. And I've told you, at the start of any tech or land or digital land, first settlers, they are tech believers. They're builders. Okay, when you first land buyers of New York City needed to know how to make farms and build sheds and stuff. Okay, then eventually becomes a city. Then eventually you get enough people, they have no idea how to even make their own food. You don't know how to grow your own vegetables, and I don't either. You get it? We have to learn about that. We don't know where to go, okay? You don't know how to make your own vegetables, or you don't know how to put a roof together. You don't know how to like get water out of the ground. We don't know how to do any of that. But you operate in your city anyway when the GDP is bigger. It's just like crypto now. So people are now saying slowing down of the growth of innovation. It's still growing, but not as extreme as it was at the start. And they're confused because all these new people are coming in. That's why, hence meme coins. People are coming in, friends. See, when you come in, you know how to build at a city. You build with your hands. However, when new people are coming in now, because the cycle of tech and the maturity of more people coming in, they build friendships. They build communities. They build people. That's what they're building, connections. Like I said, bridges everywhere. So that's what they're doing. The networks are growing. Case in point with memes. You know what I mean? Like people aren't coming in and making more code. They're like trying to get the adoption word out. You get it? So that's how the crypto industry is changing. That's why if someone comes in, they might see PulseChain and go, oh, you're just another EVM network like everything else. That's silly. That's like saying, oh, America, what your tax rate is this much, and there's another country in Europe, your tax rate is also this much. Oh, you both have 20% tax rate, so therefore you're the same to me. You look at those two rates, you're like, oh, they're the same. No, they're not the same. They're absolutely not the same. Or what about if you're looking at Europe and imagine you say, oh, France, you are the same as Germany. You're the same as Germany. Or you're the same as England. And I'm looking at you on the map going, oh, you're pretty much in the same area on the continent, right? So you're all the same. You're like, no, we're not. No, we're not the same. Aren't you curious why they have different flags? Aren't you curious? No, they're not the exact same. You get it? You're starting to get it now. So first they ignore you, then they reply to you, then they FUD you, then you win. So this is a picture uploaded by Eric Wall. Welcome to PulseChain, Eric. We love you. And obviously he looks like Smeagol. Actually does look like Smeagol. Just my precious. So remember, friends, PulseChain, 50x away to flip Cardano. Cardano hit 100 billion market cap without smart contracts in 2021. And yes, PulseChain, two conferences per year. Friends, that Hex conference is awesome. So is the PulseChain one. Okay, yes. There's controversy. Who cares, okay? They're keeping the house lights on. They're doing the chores when you're not here. It's like making a bed in the morning. They don't help you go and get a job out there in the world or make more friends, but it needs to be done, doesn't it? Yes. The conference, having the conferences, you can definitively say PulseChain and Hex are the cheapest coins out there in the world with conferences. Cardano has $33 billion market cap. Look how cheap we are compared to them. XRP have an XRP conference as well. They have 150 billion market cap. Dude, we're literally like a 50x away, 100x away. And yes, we will be doubling down. Okay, remember these. Hex was split into 2 coins. There is controversy. By the way, man, if PDI pegs, it's possible that EHEX pegs to PHEX as like a surprise at the end. You never know. And yes, we'll double down on this. Hex will be $153 when it flips gold's market cap. Hex did a 10,000x in 2021 bull market. These narratives will appear again. Just the prices have to go up. They all start believing again, okay? They all start believing again. It's not about how nice you are. You get it? You do get it, friends. That's what it is. That's what it all comes down to. You know, it's about this value creation. People start to notice when the prices go up. Like and subscribe. Press the belly button and all. Don't forget he loves you. Catch you soon.